What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Alpha Cat. Welcome to the Lions Den. Quickly, gotta say thanks again to all the support you guys have given me on the video, on the channel. Things have been great and a lot of things are going on, and I will share that with you soon. Anyway, of course, you know what I'm going to talk about. It's all over the news. Chris Brown and Rihanna. I know it's pretty much, been beaten into the ground at this point, and no pun intended. I'm not trying to make a double entendre there, but this subject has been beaten into the ground. And I didn't want to talk about it just because I didn't want to see anything to offend anybody, and also, the fact of, Rihanna getting beaten allegedly by Chris Brown, that's a sensitive thing, so I didn't want to, make fun of that, but I wanted to ask you guys some questions. The interesting thing to me is that, we haven't heard from either camp yet. Like, Chris Brown has not released any statements and done any interviews, and Rihanna definitely has not released any statements or done any interviews, so it's going to be really, really interesting to see what happens when they both get to tell their sides of the story. Right now, as far as I know, there's no pictures of Rihanna with her injuries, gashes, black eyes, bite marks, any of that stuff. So I hope they don't surface for her sake, because she's already probably embarrassed enough. And I hope for her sake the pictures don't surface, just because it's going to be everywhere, and that's just going to make things worse for her and more attention that I know she does not want. And more attention I'm sure Chris Brown probably doesn't want. So anyway, here's my two questions. If it's true that Chris Brown beat the mess out of Rihanna, can he make a comeback at some point in his career? Or is this lights out for him? Like, is it something that's just so atrocious that there's no coming back from it? Is it like death? There's just no coming back from that. Like, does he have a chance ever coming back if it's true that he beat Rihanna? Some actors, some musicians, some artists have come back from some crazy things. R. Kelly, Michael Jackson. I don't know if he necessarily bounced back, but he still continues to show his face. Second question. When Rihanna finally resurfaces and she does her first performance, what do you think she's going to do? Is she going to be very just hush-hush about it? She doesn't want to talk about it? Or do you think she's going to unleash the full wrath of like a woman's fury on the earth to let people know how pissed off she is, and like she's going to like write a song, a whole album about how dumb his face looks? Like, is she going to really go off, or is she going to keep it cool, calm? What do y'all think? How y'all think this is all going to play out? I'm just curious where your mind's at, what you think about the situation. Lastly, totally unrelated, or maybe it is kind of related. Maybe I got beat up by Chris Brown too. I got a big gash in my forearm. I don't know if you can tell. Maybe I'll put like a picture or something. Me and my girlfriend were cleaning up last night and threw a bunch of stuff away, and we decided to put 80 pounds of trash and things from the cabinet that we don't need anymore into one big old bag. So I pick it up and I'm lugging it out like this. The top of a metal can came slicing right through the bag and right into my arm. I've never had a cut this deep, so I'm all like, look, me and my girlfriend had a long talk. She's like, maybe you should go to the hospital. Quite honestly, I just don't feel like it. I'm really tired today. I just feel like lounging. I don't feel like going to the hospital, sitting, waiting for 8 billion hours just for them to tell me, oh, you need stitches. Duh, that's what I came here for. The reason I'm thinking I need stitches is because when I do this is when it closes up the gash. In the United States of America, I don't know where some of y'all are from, but in the United States, hospital means bill. Huge bill. For simple stuff. So if I need stitches, I don't even want to think about what the bill is. I ain't got time for this bill. And that's how it is in the... I hate my phone. And that's how it is in the States. People avoid going to hospital over a simple bill. I don't want a bill, and it's not that bad. I'll be alright. But I guess I should, I feel like I should treat my body nice and take care of it and get it closed up. But I don't feel like getting stitches. I'm not scared of doctors. I'm not scared of hospitals. I was when I was a kid. I was terrified. I'm not scared of doctors. I'm not scared of needles. When I get poked in the needle, I like to watch. I'm like one of them weird ones. I'm like, I don't think I need stitches. She's like, baby, you can see the fat underneath. I'm like, I can see your fat underneath.
I'll stitch you up.
Anyway, can Chris Brown ever make a comeback from this? When Rihanna comes back, will she go off or will she keep it quiet? And should I go to the hospital? Oh. When she ain't looking, I'm going to put super glue on it and call it a day. Deuce!